Who's the best player on the planet, according to Shannon Sharpe?
Hold on, what you mean? According to the other 6.9 billion people say he's the best player.
According to 6.9 billion people, the best player by far on the planet is one LeBron James. Should he not get the most blame when the chosen one
and
turns
the most
into the
credit
frozen one?
And the most credit.
Has he not had one big meltdown after another in the postseason that is so unbecoming of a greatest player ever? I'm sorry, it's happened too many times.
Okay, what about the 45, 16, and 8 that he had in Game 6 against Boston? Was that a meltdown?
Which series?
You know what series I'm talking about, Skip. Game 6.
Okay, then what happened in the finals?
They won the finals. They beat who, Skip?
What happened in Game 6, if we're going to go there, what happened in Game 6 of the finals in the last 3 minutes, the king, as you call him, had 3 shockingly bad and uncharacteristic turnovers. Then he missed the three-point shot that should have lost the finals. Long rebound out to Chris Bosh, because Tim Duncan was in the game. What happened, Greg Popovich? I don't know. And kick it to Ray Allen in the corner, who made the greatest clutch shot in the history of basketball to save LeBron's legacy. Another finals loss to send that game to overtime. I'm sorry, that's pretty lucky, LeBron.
They went into the fourth quarter down by 10. LeBron James scores 18. He assisted on the other. So 22 of the 30 points they scored, LeBron either scored or assisted on. Hold on, Skip. He did hit two three-pointers to get him within 3 points. Oh, but you don't want to talk about that.
I want to talk about how my Spurs were up 5 with 23 seconds left and choked their guts out. That's what happened. And LeBron benefited from that. And I'm being objective because I'm honest about my team.
Well, who had him in the chokehold? LeBron?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got you. LeBron had him in the chokehold.
Here was LeBron that night.
Skip. Okay, here's the thing. Tell me what the difference is between what LeBron's saying, that we need a point, we need a big, as opposed to what Steph, Clay, and Draymond boarding a charter flight, going to the Hamptons to try and recruit Kevin Durant. I just want to tell me the difference. Because they won 73 games without Kevin Durant. They said they needed to upgrade. So what is the difference between what LeBron's saying, we need a point guard and a big, as opposed to what they did in the offseason?
Who won the finals last year? Help me out. I'm foggy. Oh, LeBron's team won the finals. Who won on Christmas Day in Cleveland against Golden State? LeBron's team won. And you still don't have enough help?
Hold on. So he shouldn't try and improve because he won the finals last year and he won on Christmas.
Hold on. Is LeBron better than Steph Curry? According to you, absolutely. Is he better than Kevin Durant? According to you, he owns Kevin Durant. Is he better than Draymond Green? Well, you would laugh at that question. Is he better than Clay? Sure, you would say he's better than Clay. He's the best player on the planet.
You see what he did? He named
Everybody sees exactly what I just did.
He named all individual players that happen to be on one team. You see what he did? Oh, he's better than this guy. They got 4 guys. You know it, Skip. All the man saying, give me a point guard, give me... Skip, he's playing 38 minutes a game at age of 32. That's unheard of. Nobody's played that many minutes at that age, at this juncture of their career. He's not saying...
That's his fault. He's the coach.
He's not... Hold on, Skip. He didn't say, go get me Boogie Cousins. He didn't say, go get me James Harden.
He'd take them if they come. He'd take them right now. He needs all the help he can get.
So Golden State turned down Kevin Durant, huh?
Well, he went to them and said, can I come and play for you? Because I'm sick of playing with this guy who shoots it every time.
I could have swore he was in the Hamptons. Now, I don't know if they got a basketball team in the Hamptons.
He sent them a message saying, I want to come to Golden State.
They could have said no.
They're like, really? Okay, we can do that.
73-9. But they felt they needed to get better. LeBron wins the title, but he wants to get better, but that's a problem.
Once again, we are changing the subject and changing the narrative off the question at hand. Did Charles Barkley get personal with his criticism of LeBron James?
That was not the question. The question was Charles' criticism of LeBron?
That's the issue on the table right now.
No, it was not fair.
Okay. Was it personal to you?
Yes, it was.
Can you show me one quote out of Charles Barkley's mouth that you deem personal as a personal attack on LeBron and what he said about him?
Okay, when describing a basketball player, where does whiny come into that equation?
Okay.
Was it about his post-up game, his mid-range game, his defense? What is whiny in terms of basketball?
Was that spoken in the context of LeBron speaking about his basketball team? I don't have enough help. Charles said, and I quote, I'm quoting Charles here, it just pisses me off that a guy that great doesn't want to compete. That's
6
all he's saying. It's because, look, he grew up with Michael Jordan. He came up through with the ranks with Michael Jordan.
And he lost.
He made the point that once upon a time, Michael Jordan, before he had any help, went to Boston Garden.
Got swept.
For a first-round playoff series.
Got swept.
Okay? Game 2 at Boston Garden. Did Michael sit down with the media before the game and say, I don't have enough help
He
today?
got swept.
You know what happened that day? He scored 63
Did they
points.
win?
And to quote Charles, he said, I'm going to just kick y'all's ass. That's what he was saying to the Celtics. It went 2 overtimes. It was 135 to 131 Boston because Boston had Bird and McHale and Parrish and
Really?
even Danny Ainge. And guess who Michael Jordan had beside him? He had Orlando Woolridge and Charles Oakley. Period. End of story. That's it.
So you mean to tell me God with Air Jordans on couldn't beat the Big Three in Boston?
Well, what, 2 overtimes? That's pretty great.
Did he
against
win,
that team.
Skip?
That team was the best team in basketball.
Did he win?
Best team in the basketball on their floor. And he took them to 2 overtimes. Did he complain about it? No.
Michael Jordan, first 3 playoff series. Tell the fans what happened.
He ran into 3 of the best teams in basketball history when he was still a baby.
Oh, so one guy
And
can't
then,
beat
wait
3.
a second. When he finally broke through, he won 6 finals in 6 tries with 6 MVPs. That's Mount Rushmore.
Hold on. Skip. I was, you know, when Michael was going through this, I was fairly young. I think I was about 18 or 19. When did he start winning playoff series? When he got who? Scottie Pippen. Mm-hmm. Oh, so before he got Scottie Pippen, what was happening, Skip? He got swept. He got swept.
Scottie Pippen left what team to join forces with Michael Jordan? Oh, wait a second. He left no teams. He got drafted by the Bulls out of Arkansas Little Rock.
Skip.
He got drafted. He was a really good draft pick by Jerry Krause.
Skip. That's the difference between then and now. Teams put teams together. They made Boston made the trade. They traded their first pick to get Robert Parrish. Mm-hmm. Kevin McHale was the 4th pick in the draft. They had Bird because back then, you remember, you could draft guys earlier. They had Bird before he even got out of college. So you could do that back then. They didn't have a problem because, remember, the Celtics also traded for Dennis Johnson. They got him. They also had Nate Archibald. They traded for him. They also had Bill Walton. So Larry Bird played with 5 other Hall of Famers. Magic Johnson had Kareem, the all-time leading scorer, more MVPs than anybody in history. James Worthy, top 50 player. Jamal Wilkes, top 50 player.
And all Michael Jordan had was an overrated Scottie Pippen, who's
Now he overrated.
Not a top 50 player. Michael Jordan made Scottie Pippen everything that he is and was.
Why did Scottie is so
true? Hey, Houston, you're probably too young to remember. What happened when Scottie Pippen left the Bulls and came to the Rockets? Nothing happened. Nothing. What happened when Scottie went to the Trailblazers? Nothing happened.
Okay, how about this, Skip? How about when Charles got into the league, he got drafted by the 76ers. Moses Malone, top 50 player. Dr. J, top 50 player.
We're leaving the point here. We're losing the issue. You're changing the subject just the way LeBron tried to change
all
it.
I'm saying is Charles, 15 years in 1984, Moses Malone said Charles was fat and lazy. Scottie Pippen came 1 year and wanted, listen, let me finish. Scottie Pippen came to Houston 1 year and played with Charles and says, I'm done playing with his sorry, fat butt.
Okay, does that make Charles's criticism of LeBron 2 days ago any less valid?
Skip.
No. He said what he said, and he was right about what he said.
Skip, look, I was an analyst on another network for 10 years. I'm trying to, when I talk about wide receivers, I'm talking about how they get in and out of breaks. I'm talking about how they get off press coverage. I'm talking about how they catch the ball in the crowd. Tell me where Charles Barkley is critiquing LeBron James' game.
He's the best player on the planet who's whining about he doesn't have enough help and that we're too top-heavy. Top-heavy. Everybody wants to be top-heavy. Every team wants to have 3 stars, and he's got 3 stars.
You still haven't told me where Charles is critiquing his game.
That's his game. He's the leader of the team. It's a basketball question. It's a context question. Wait a second. Did Charles talk about LeBron's family? No. Did he talk about his off-the-court life or behavior? No. He's talking about it in a basketball context.
Okay, I'm talking, okay, well, give me the critique of whining. I'm looking to see the post-up, the mid-range. What's whining? Whining is a personal attack on someone.
Not. You want to know a personal attack? I think I'm the most qualified person on this planet to talk about a Charles Barkley personal attack. and I'm going to go here because you pushed me here, but going back 5 to 10 years ago, Charles went on a national campaign on big talk show after national talk show to talk about me, and you know what he kept saying? He said it on the David Letterman show, the Jay Leno show, the Dan Patrick show. I would like to kill Skip Bayless. Now, that's a personal attack, okay? Did I respond personally back to Charles one time? My wife didn't love this. My mother really didn't love this. But did I respond as LeBron did with a personal attack back at Charles? I don't care. It's fine. But that was a personal attack. Did Charles say he wants to kill LeBron James? Absolutely not. Obviously he didn't. That's personal. That's what you call crossing the line.
Everybody says you should take the high road. But only the people that say you should take the high road is not where the criticism is being pointed at. LeBron said it was unfair. He's tired of the older guys, especially Charles Barkley, keep mentioning him in a negative light.
Okay,
if you want to critique my game, that I need to shoot better, if you want to critique my game, I need to post up better.
This is about his game. It's so great, he doesn't need any more help. They just beat Golden State on Christmas.
Let me ask you a question. So how does he doesn't want to compete compared to going to 6 straight finals and winning 3 of them?
He's in the cakewalk Eastern Conference. They're going to make it with their eyes closed this year. They're going to make it again. They have no competition in the East. That's what Charles is talking about.
Brought to you by 84 Lumber. Are you 84 material?